Hello, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I lost my voice and it's finally starting to come back, but this video is going to be a refrigerator organization video. Basically how I organize my refrigerator now that I have a double door refrigerator. My previous video, it was the 3-door or like with the big drawer freezer, and so this looks a little different, but it's the general idea. But I just thought I would make another video so you could see, get some ideas, and hopefully it will help you. This also kind of gives you a little bit of an insight of how I meal prep, in the sense of being able to see everything I have. That's the most important part of having food and being able to plan your meals, is really being able to see everything. So hopefully this gives you a couple ideas and we'll just dive on in. Okay, so this is my fridge. You can see me. It's brand new when we moved into the home, but it is a 2-door, so it is a Kenmore, and so far I like it. I really liked my 3-door ones, but for right now this is working. And this is pretty much a full fridge for us. This is what it looks like for the most part. Just very organized. You know, you can see everything. It was a little bit difficult organizing this to begin with, because there is less room. There's like more room, but there's less room. It's complicated. But I'm just gonna start back here. So we have our juices and drinks and yogurts up here. I know this looks like ridiculous that I'm keeping it, but with my kids, we only do half water, half juice, and then 1 juice a day max. I don't like my son to drink it, so it's really just for my daughter. So like that's like 3 or 4 more drinks, as ridiculous as that looks like. I still have my fruit baskets. These are still, these were in my previous video and I used them in here. So we have, apples, blueberries, lemons, and raspberries. I purchased these from Dollar Tree. They're really awesome. They came with the lids. They were obviously $1 each, so they're great egg storage. And then under here, I'm just storing my potatoes, sweet potatoes and red potatoes in here for right now. Excuse me. And then I keep these on hand. These are an awesome excuse my nails, I'm redoing them today. These are a quick snack. Awesome. There's jalapeno cheddar, sharp cheddar, white, and yellow. And it's just a really good option. I had this bowl of fruit out because this is gonna be my son's snack when he wakes up. But I have my grapes already washed and picked, just like I've done before. I actually found, they still have these baskets at Big Lots, and I found a large version. So I went and bought this one. I'm probably gonna get another one to go on the side. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I just wanted to see if this would fit. And this is a great bread basket. When you only have 2 drawers, it really can make things more difficult to organize. So baskets are key. And then just finding the ones that fit in your refrigerator. Start with one, and you can always go back and grab another one if it fits properly. So these bigger ones actually fit better than the smaller ones, because clearly, as you can see, these smaller ones, there's room that's unused that I am not able to utilize until I get another basket that can fit right there. But the bigger version, I think they're $2.50 each. They fit perfectly side by side. So moving forward, I have my veggie drawer. It's just really simple, just my veggies. And then on the bottom, as you can see, my husband was in here. You know what? This is a husband right here. Look, this bag is opened and this bag is opened. Like, that is the epitome of what it's like to have a husband. It's so pretty ridiculous. But anyway, so I'm not gonna rant about that right now. Okay, so this is pretty much how I have the cheese and meat drawer. Now these are deep, so you have to be very careful in how you organize these, because this is, prime space to lose and not realize what you have. So if you lay everything on the side, you're able to see, look at this. See, is anyone else husbands do this, or no, just mine? Oh, okay, cool. They keep it, they don't close anything. They don't put it back where it goes. So anyway, I'm not gonna rant. So I got my cheeses here, my deli meats here. I'm able to quickly see everything we have. I have my other cheeses. some hot dogs, some shredded cheese, and then some salami. And so if you can see from the top, I am able to always be able to tell what we have. So really simple and a good way to use that drawer. Now on the door, my butter, sour cream, and cream cheese are up in the little flippy door thing. I have my jars on the top shelf. This is more just for the eyes. I just prefer for all of these items to be together. It looks a little better and it's also easier to find things. I have my sauces on this shelf. So all the sauces are right here. And if it doesn't fit on the shelf, that means we have way too many sauces and some need to go. So I normally just have like this front row, but we got some specialty sauces soon. But anyways, this, it just keeps down on the clutter. And if you only had one shelf for sauces, then you have to keep it limited. So this one is our coffee creamers and like some of my husband's drinks, like these, Body Armor drinks. Those are my husband likes those. So all of the extra drinks are right on this shelf. And then down here, just like my pie crusts, my little croissant stuff, just my little extras that goes on the shelf. And that's it for the refrigerator. All right, I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet. So let's go to the freezer. All right, again, the most important thing is that you are able to see everything you have. Over anything else, that is most important. So starting from the top, I have all of my breads back here. So I know I have 2 loaves. I know I have some buns and some hamburger buns. These are my frozen breakfast sandwiches that I made. Kind of hard to see. They're egg with cheese on bagels. That way you can grab and go, but I can also still see what's behind there. Nothing is hidden. On the next shelf, these are all my meats. So I turn them all sideways like this. That way I'm able to see everything I have. This is a chicken noodle soup that I made. I had extras, so I froze the extra so it didn't go to waste. But all my meats would be right here, so I can see everything. I have a couple more down here. So we have our pizzas. These sweet potato casseroles are absolutely amazing. Aldi comes out with them only once a year. Obviously, they're seasonal. So I always stock up on these. They are delicious. And then we have our hamburgers, some sausage, and a roast. But again, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I'm utilizing the space, and you can see everything that's in there. And then in the drawer, I have my fruits. So again, everything is standing up. I'm able to see everything I have, and it's all in there. So fruits go in the bottom. And then on the door, it's nothing special, but I just have a couple more bagels, some frozen veggies, and some, what are they called? Like boneless chicken. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. We keep what we eat within the week or 2, and that's it. We don't overstock on anything. I do want to add, we do have a deep freezer as well as another refrigerator out on the porch. I know that not everyone has that, but we do. But our deep, sorry, I'm shaking. Our deep freezer is empty and actually turned off right now. Again, we only keep what we need. So when my husband kills a deer, it'll be full. But the second we fill it up, we unplug it. Once we eat all the meat, once it's emptied, because you don't, go fill it up with other stuff when it's full of things. Now hunting is a little bit different how that works. You don't just go out and hunt as needed. But at the same time, it works for us. My husband will kill a deer each year, and then we'll eat it, and then once it's gone, we unplug, and because there's no point in paying for a freezer to stay frozen when you're not using it, and then we clean it out. It gives us a chance to clean it out, and then that's it. The outside refrigerator, it's again one of these double door ones. That is all of our drinks. So, all of our beers, beer and some sodas for guests. We don't use that on a daily basis, but that's just kind of where we store all of that. And then that's it in the refrigerator. And then in the freezer, I think it just has some of those ice packs, just like 3 or 4, and that's it. So yes, we have other refrigerators and freezers, but we don't really use it. If I were to meal prep, because I make some freezer meals every once in a while, I would throw it out in that freezer, my big trays. But other than that, that's it. You know, what's the word? Minimalizing, is that a word? Being a minimalist with your food is just as important. You know, if you don't eat it, don't keep it. Offer it to friends. You know, if you have like my dad, when he moved, and his girlfriend, they went through all their spices finally, and they had like 5 salts and 5 peppers and 4 cinnamons. Like, it was a ridiculous amount of stuff. So she dropped some seasonings off to me and then to other people, and it's just, if you don't want to throw it away because you don't want to waste it, totally understand, but that's not an excuse to keep it in your house. Find a way to get rid of it, and if not, just let it go, because all of your space in your house is very expensive real estate. That's what you have to think about it. You know, this cabinet is real estate, if you will. And, you know, are you gonna just clutter it up? If you don't use it, get rid of it. So that's how I look at everything. So I'm going to get better. Life is finally calming down. Things are finally I'm starting to get a hold of things again, and I will continue to post. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel, and you will get to see the future videos that I post. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.